Okay, so my name is Tanya Gracie, and I work for the Canadian Co-operative Association as the manager for the International Year of Cooperatives. And what I'm looking forward to getting out of Cooperatives United is inspiration and direction for where we go after the International Year. I feel like we've put so much energy into preparing and moving through the International Year, and now it's time to really take stock of where we've come from and now where we can head post-2012. For me, the most memorable moment of the International Year was when we did the Canadian launch, which was on January 12th, 2012. And it ended up not only being a significant event throughout Canada, but also an event that a number of other countries around the world got involved in. So it was an incredible opportunity to see just what is possible when we all work together.
Do you think there are still misconceptions regarding cooperatives, and has the International Year addressed some of these misconceptions?
Absolutely, there are still misconceptions about cooperatives, but I do think the International Year has started to address them. And namely, what I think the International Year has afforded us is an opportunity to start to work together across sectors. And certainly in Canada, we've seen an incredible effort for cooperatives within different sectors, and certainly financial and non-financial cooperatives, to be working together at both a local and a regional level in ways that we haven't ever seen before. So that's incredibly positive. I hope that out of this week from Cooperatives United, cooperators take an inspiration not only from the blueprint, but just from the experience of meeting fellow cooperators from around the world, and translate that into not only a vision for what's ahead, but what practically can be done, and how everybody really does have a role. And it's an opportunity to move from beyond talking about what could happen to start acting upon what can happen and what will happen within not only the coming weeks, but within the coming years. In order to achieve a cooperative identity, I think we need to take lessons learned from the International Year. So there are varying opinions around the logo itself, but regardless of what the graphic was, what it afforded us has been huge. And for the first time, certainly as far as my knowledge goes, I think internationally we have been able to see what is possible from a common visual identifier. And if that affords us what we're all hoping to get to, which is greater awareness and recognition within the marketplace in any country or in any economy around the world, then I think the International Year has allowed that. And so that's certainly something to consider going forward. And what can we do to collectively, regardless of where we are or where we hail from, to collectively raise our awareness after the International Year?
How much has the attitude of national government changed for the International Year towards cooperatives? And I'm mostly referring to legislation. Did it have a positive impact?
I think it's the International Year has allowed governments to take note of cooperatives. They haven't done a complete 360 or 180 even in terms of their recognition and inclusion of cooperatives, but I think they have not been able to proceed in a format of business as usual as in previous years, and for cooperatives to not be acknowledged in the contributions that they make to our economies, and certainly that would be true in Canada as well. So where it goes from after the International Year, it's not completely certain, but governments, I think, have started to take note of what is possible and how cooperatives do contribute to the economy.